Welcome to another short film. These films have one goal, and that is to show you a tutorial on one subject only. Today I'm going to show you how I am using sunflowers for edible food. I'm thinking outside the box and trying to find all kinds of ways to save money, and one of them is using the sunflowers for edible food. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your sunflower heads, you're going to take them off of the stem, and you're going to let them dry for about 3 to 4 weeks. Here are the sunflowers. Now these are called the black oil sunflowers. You want to have the ones that have the big seeds because the seeds are what you're going to use for snacks come winter time. So here is week number 1. Week number 2, I'm taking all of the flower seed heads and putting them in a burlap bag so we don't have the squirrels eating them or the birds eating them. This will keep them protected and they'll be able to dry for another 3 weeks until we're ready to take the seeds off of the heads. So this is very important that you keep them somewhere where they're not going to get wet or the wildlife isn't going to eat them. So now we're on week 2. So I painstakingly took all of the sunflowers off of the sunflower seeds off the sunflowers, and we're going to use this to eat this winter. You're going to take a bucket of water with 1 cup of salt, and you're going to soak that overnight, and then the next day we are going to roast them. So here's the bucket of water, and here I have some apple. This is apple smoked salt. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing. And we're going to soak these, and then the next day I'll show you what we do then. It's like a 4-day process. It's a 4-day process. Hi everybody and welcome. This is officially day 3 of these sunflowers, and it just so happens that it's raining today. So we are going to go ahead and work on them now. So they soaked overnight with the cup of salt. Now we do not rinse them, so we're not going to rinse them out. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put them on our trays. So I'm just going to stir them up here pretty good. Now we want to get as much water out of these as we possibly can. So I can only do a certain amount at a time because I have a very small little oven. We're going to go ahead and roast these until they're totally dry, and I think it's an hour to 2 hours. I'm going to have to look again to make sure. So we're just going to go ahead and start roasting them. So let's go put them in the oven. I think we put them at 250, 225, 250, and then we'll see what they look like after they're done roasted. So we want to make sure they're totally dry, totally roasted. And that's what they look like. And let me tell you what, I actually tried them raw and they were amazing. It was the best thing I have ever eaten. Seriously, they were amazing just raw. I can't imagine what they're like when they're roasted. All right, so here is one of the jars of the sunflower seeds. I did put in one of the silica gel packets in there. It's absolutely amazing. So I'll show you what they look like. I ended up using the dehydrator. The oven just made them really moist and it didn't work right. So I dehydrated them for 7 hours. And now they're crunchy and they are amazing. So I am going to be growing sunflowers every year for eating. I absolutely love them. And I'm going to use more flavorings and different types of flavorings. I'm also going to try to look for the sunflowers that have larger seeds. I used whatever I could find, but I want to have a variety that is perfectly made for snacking. Thanks for watching this short little tutorial. A company recently reached out and asked me if I would be willing to show their product at the end of my video, and I'll be more than happy to do that. This is called Simply to Impress, and they are personalized cards that you can have Christmas cards, you can have birthday cards, all kinds of cards. Let me show you what I did with mine. Since I make a lot of homemade gifts for Christmas, I made my very own cards that are cards like this that say, "Made with Love by Homesteadtessie." Now these are really unique because on the back you can also have them addressed. You can also have them however you wish. These are personalized. They come in hundreds of different themes, hundreds of different ways that you can make them, but made with love, and it's the gingerbread for Christmas time. I will share with you a link in the description box if this is something that you would find interested in. And I want to thank the company for reaching out to me because I had so much fun creating these beautiful cards.